Adam, first away defeat under your management, and you had enough chances to avoid it.
I think we've had enough chances to probably win 4 or 5 games, which makes it even more frustrating. But I think the first 45 minutes we wasn't as effective as we should have been, and we're going at half time 1-0 down. Poor goal to concede, but again, even first half where I felt we were average, we had, I think it was 2 1-on-1s that we've got to do better with, and then a number of half chances that we've got to work the keeper or get some out of. So second half was a totally different game. I don't think Ross has touched the ball apart from taking a couple of goal kicks, so that makes it harder to take because we had a lot of chances to get some out of the game. When you come away to a place like this, you can't afford to give soft goals and then not take your chances.
No time's a good time to concede, but right on half time, had it been 0-0 at half time, you'd have probably said that's fair enough away from home and built on it second half. But suddenly you find yourself chasing.
Yeah, and I think it was the disappointing thing for me was we there was a couple of chances that they had like that we got away with, and we didn't heed the warning. We didn't stop or defend crosses well enough. We switched off from we spoke about it now for a number of weeks that when the ball goes dead we've got to stay alive. We switch off, we go to sleep, and that's ultimately where the goal starts from. Especially at that time as well, you're looking to get in at half time and tweak a couple of things, but then you have to come out, and second half, like I say, is a totally different. There was only one team in it, one team that were going to go on and get something. I think if we would have scored the penalty, we'd go on and win that game. But again, it's a game that I take a lot from, and I learn a lot from individuals.
And with all respect to Tamworth, they're on the very edge of the playoff picture. You must be heartened, perhaps, that you don't need that much work to, not necessarily this season, but longer term to get yourself into that position.
Yeah, I think if that's the gauge of the playoffs, and I think that the likes of your Stockports as well, the 2 games that we've lost, I think for large parts of them we've been the better team. But the difference is, and the difference that the players need to realise is against the better teams, you can't make a number of mistakes in terms of both boxes. You have to be ruthless, and that's the difference between a team that's mid-table and a team that's going to get in the playoffs. And I think Tamworth showed that today. They had a couple of chances first half and took one of them. We've had hundreds of chances through 90 minutes and not took any of them, and that's the difference from an average mid-table team to a good playoff team. But to come away to a team like this and probably be the better team, especially second half, there is a lot of positives to take from it.
And just finally, Josh Robinson came on at half time, obviously continuing his loan spell, finishing it off today. I think he's one that you want to keep, but Ben Clapperson will be going back to York. So
yeah, Ben will go back to York. It obviously hasn't quite worked out for Ben. We would like to keep Josh if possible. We're speaking to York to see if we can get him on board. I think he made a difference when he came on. His performance second half, commanding, his voice, he organises, which helped. I thought Jay Rollins, when he came on, was a threat and looked lively and give us that extra edge. But again, it's standards and things that we're putting in place. Jay didn't make training on Thursday, so he didn't play today, and they're the little bits that are going to make the bigger difference in the bigger picture, that there's a regime in place, and you have to buy into that, whatever it may be. I understand that it may be work, it may be traffic, it may be this, but we've got people travelling a lot of miles to get to training and making it, so we probably paid the price for Jay not attending training on Thursday.